My name is Frank Vento and I'm a realtor with Mateo Real Estate in San Mateo County. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips on buying a home. Tip number 1 is making sure that you're pre-approved. You've met with a lender, you've given them a couple years tax returns, they have current pay stubs, they have all your info, and that you know a solid number that you're pre-approved for and you can afford to buy a house. So as far as being pre-approved, it would be meeting with somebody, preferably locally. I like to deal locally, so we have direct contact with the person, we know who it is, and they have skin in the game, that's just not another file on their desk. When you're out buying a home, obviously price is a factor, probably bedrooms and bathrooms depending on your family size. And the other one would be lifestyle. San Mateo County, we have the coast, we have the peninsula, we have northern peninsula, central peninsula, southern peninsula. And depending on what you like to do for fun outside of work and depending on where you work and your commute times, I always remind my clients to think about lifestyle. So if you like to surf, we may want to get you over on the coast closer to the beach. If you're a windsurfer, we may want you over in Burlingame, Millbrae near Coyote Point so you can windsurf over there. Just taking your lifestyle into consideration. And the other thing when you're looking at a house, do you like to hang out in the backyard and have a barbecue? Well, we might want to get you a south-facing backyard. If you're not really concerned about, using your yard, then it's not an issue. So those are the kind of things when I talk about lifestyle that I try and ask enough questions to get you to think about it so we can take those into consideration while we're looking. So the final tip number 3 that I have for you today is upgrades and maintenance to what you're buying. So I see a lot of folks transitioning, say like first time buyers, you're coming out of an apartment, you're going into a house, and it's got a big yard, it's got fences, got the gazebo in the backyard, it's got the hot tub. What I want you to think about on stuff like that is, say, cost of upgrades or maintenance. Say it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, we're kind of buying a fixer-upper and you want to paint and carpet and landscape and roof and windows. Well, you need to know your budget for that. Or from the other side of it, you buy a house that's got all the bells and whistles, and then what are those maintenance costs? You have a hot tub, you got to buy chemicals, you got to heat it, you have fences that need to be maintained and stained. Take into consideration upgrades and maintenance, not just look at the purchase price of the house and think that you can tackle the rest of it. So we're thinking short term, can you buy this now? And then long term, what's the cost going to be to upgrade and maintain that, and can you sustain that over the long run? Thanks for your time today. That was just 3 quick tips on something to think about for a buyer. And if you have more questions, you want to go deeper into that conversation of what I've highlighted, give me a call, shoot me an email, and we can talk further about it.